Welcome back! Are you ready for part 3 of my Olentangy Indian Caverns series? It is time to finally explore the Subterranean Labyrinth and go caving. Before we get into it, if you missed part 1, Searching for Sasquatch, or part 2, The Game of Games, make sure you check out my experiences here at Olentangy Indian Caverns. Make sure you smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps get this content out to more viewers. Follow me. Alright, I got my buddy Road Trip Rich with me today. He came a little bit later, so I've already been in here and checked it out, but I'm going to go again and check it out with the one, the only Road Trip Rich. You excited to go in here?
I am.
All right, tell them a little bit about your ties to the area here, Rich.
This is the area I grew up in. I grew up actually just a little southeast of here.
Where is here?
Miles. This is, we're actually in Delaware County right now.
Delaware County,
And
outside Columbus?
Yep, outside Columbus, just north of Columbus. We're off Home Road. And I've been, like I said, I grew up around this area and I've never even been here.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, let's check it out. Follow us. Now it's time to head down to the depths. Go slow, use handrails, watch your step, please.
Welcome to the Olentangy Indian Caverns. You are now standing in the main and natural entrance. On this tour, you will learn a bit of history, geology, and stories that have been passed on for many years. Let's start with how the caverns first opened for tours like this one. In the 1930s, two Columbus high school teachers with an interest in geology and history bought this land from a farmer. They spent 2 years excavating, and the cavern's grand opening for public tours was celebrated in the local newspaper. Right in this spot, you can see the line where modern-day masonry shifts to natural rock. The masonry was added to keep the entrance from eroding in 1935 when these caverns first opened to the public. But the building above you didn't exist for another 14 years. And these sturdy stairs didn't either. Imagine looking up right now and seeing the sky while you walk down wooden steps into the cave. Long before the 1930s, around 50 million years in fact, the caverns began forming through the interaction of water and limestone. Water contains traces of carbonic acid, which eat away at the soft spots in the rock.
All right, there's 6 on the map and 2. Let's head towards 2. Keep following 2. Go chamber.
You are now standing in Echo Chamber, and you just walked through Echo Passage. It was given that name because when it's very dry outside, everything you say in this room will echo throughout the caverns.
Hello.
This spot is about 75 feet below ground. And you may have noticed a temperature change too. The caverns remain at approximately 65 degrees Fahrenheit all year round.
All right, I'm in chamber 2 with Rich. We're going to do a scientific experiment. Apparently in the echo chamber, if you talk, you can hear it throughout the cavern. So I want to have him give me some secret message and see if I get it. All right, follow me. Say it again. I can vaguely hear him. It's kind of hard with the other people in here hearing over them. Actually heard him saying something. He may have gave up. I can hear him. Well, the experiment was a success. We had a little bit of interference from other people, but that'll be fine. I thought he was saying my name, but I wasn't sure. I would have felt real stupid if he was saying something other than my name. All right, let's check out some more of this. What do you say, Rich?
Yes, let's go exploring.
Now the crystal room.
Welcome to the Crystal Room. It was given that name because it's the most active room in the cavern. After you leave the tour, look for a wooden post in the yard towards the parking lot. You are standing directly below that post. This will give you some idea of the relationship of the cavern to the outside. If you look overhead at the large dome-shaped formation, it looks like a beehive or a honeycomb. Here's a good point in the tour to review some words you may have heard in connection with caves: stalactites and stalagmites. Both are formed by nature's combination of mineral deposits and water. First, let's talk about stalactites. You can remember that they're the ones that hang tight from the ceiling, which starts with C. Stalactites are formed by water percolating down through the Earth's surface and picking up mineral deposits along the way. Then, when the mineral-water combination reaches the ceiling of the cavern and drips down, it forms a stalactite. When the deposits drop onto the floor and build upward, it's called a stalagmite. You can remember the G in ground, and then it might hit the ceiling someday.
All right, let's head back and go on a different path now. Just walking through the Olentangy Caverns now. This is a unique experience. I've never been in a cave before where it wasn't led by a guide. So it's cool. You get to just go wherever you want to go, in which direction. So keep following me as we check out the next one. You don't see that face in the rock, the nose, and the mouth? Yeah.
You said straight ahead. That's way down.
Well,
there.
straight ahead from me. My bad. Mr. Technicality here.
You said straight ahead. Look straight ahead.
I don't even know why I invite you anymore. I really don't. And then here's a fish I missed the first time I was down here. No, all jokes aside, Rich is a great guy. He's the most viewed YouTuber that doesn't have a channel. He appears on everybody's channel. If you're watching this and you're doing a video, you better get Rich in your video or you ain't doing something right. You agree with that statement there, Rich?
I completely agree. Guarantee success when I'm on the video.
Yeah, that's right. How about we going down into chamber 4?
Sounds good.
After you.
Nobody wants to see the back of my head.
That is true. A little tight in this section, but we'll be all right. That's kind of cool formation there. Gotta shimmy sideways for this section. Oh boy. All right, still on section 4. Now this is station 4, known as Cathedral Hall, and that's because look at these high ceilings.
There are many interesting things about this room. You are in the lowest spot on the tour, about 105 feet underneath the hill in the driveway. But this
Station 5, the bell tower room. If we look around the bell tower room, you'll notice rocks hanging from the ceiling like bells. And they are held in place by nature's own cement, calcium. Have you ever wondered if there's a difference between caves and caverns? A cave is a cavity in the ground large enough that some portion of it will not receive direct sunlight. And a cave is defined as a natural cavity in rock large enough for a human to enter. The term cavern usually identifies a large chamber or group of chambers underground, although a cavern can accurately be called a cave since it is a type of cave. All caves cannot be called caverns. Wasn't very clear, but there's a difference between caves and caverns. Alright, let's head back up and go to a different section of the cave. I had to hop into this little section down here. Let's go ahead and jump down.
Some believe to be a period of Liberty Cemetery on Home Road. Well-crafted marks on the wall near the ceiling by the stairs. That is as we leave. At some point in the day, cavern buildings will either by local farmers or the Delaware County.
Now we've arrived in the council passage.
The large room you just walked through is known as the council chamber room. The big rock in the center of that room is called the council chamber. While the caverns were being opened and excavated in the 1930s,
This part is known as the council chamber. Let's find out more.
in this spot, the ceiling has prehistoric markings like we saw in Cathedral Hall, which indicates there were fires in this area at one time. If you look at the upper areas of the walls and on the ceiling, you'll notice flowstone and active soda straws. If you've enjoyed looking for shapes in the rock, you might spot some owls or bird faces in this room too. When you're ready to retrace your steps towards the exit, look up just before you get to the stairs. You'll see a date and initials carved in the rock near the ceiling. It'll say L.M. Wells, 1834. Before L.M. left this mark, the first recorded accidental explorer was J.M. Adams back in 1821. As the story goes, Adams was traveling west in a wagon in Hampton area. Overnight, one of his oxen roses wandered off. Adams finally which just happens to be the cavern main entrance. The ox was dead or broke his neck, and the nearby farmer provided enough so that he could continue on his path westward.